In
Hi,
2.3
welcome.
miles, turn right onto Sycamore Canyon Boulevard.
Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm on my way to Las Vegas, Nevada for party, New Year Eve party. So it's gonna take 4 hours for 245 miles. It's gonna take 4 hours. So welcome to my channel. If you guys want to see how driving from Moreno Valley, March Air Force Base to Las Vegas, Nevada, it's going to be 4 hour drive. And this is live. I don't know, maybe the signal usually interrupt about 3 to 4 times. All depend on the weather and the speed. So I don't know how many times this is going to happen. But if you want to see it, this is what I'm going right now. To Las Vegas, Nevada for New Year Eve party. And welcome to my channel. I'm going to eat while I'm driving, so I might not be talking for the next 10-15 minutes. Please like, share, and subscribe too. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am on my way to Las Vegas, Nevada for New Year Eve party. Yes, please like, share, subscribe. I am on my way back to Las Vegas, Nevada for a New Year Eve party. I live in Moreno Valley, March Air Force Base. So 245 miles. Driving time is 4 hours. A little bit of traffic, but not much. So, and it's going to be signal interruption maybe 3 to 4 times. Because on the weather, right now the weather is not good. Tomorrow's going to be raining, but I just don't want to stay home for New Year Eve, you know. I got to do something. Welcome to my channel. You are watching Moreno Valley right now as we speak. It's a small city, Southern California, next to the March Air Force Base. I do not live in the base, but I am like walking distance to the base. It's, you know, they have air show, and I go there almost every other year. I don't want to say a couple of times, but almost every other year, because my dad love it. So, you know, anybody have party or anybody want to go party, Vegas is open. But it's going to be raining though. I hope it's not going to be that bad for the rain. I bring my rain jacket. I bring my regular jacket. I bring all kind of clothes. I just came back for Christmas. I was there with the family, but this time it's for party. No family, just party. If anybody never been to the Christmas party or never been to a party like Vegas, you should try one to, to experience the party of party.
Turn right onto Sycamore Canyon Boulevard.
I've been going to there for the last 20 years. I don't know, I might skip a couple years, but every year I couldn't sleep if I don't go. I think the COVID-19 I didn't go, and the year after that I didn't go. So 20 and 21 I believe. But I love it. It's a little expensive for the hotel, but you know, you get a little ahead of time. Like me, I get a little ahead of time. It's okay. $400 for 2 nights. It's not that bad for the night and New Year Eve. Well, I mean 400 for 2 nights. I mean everything, include the tax and the resort fee. Make sure when people tell you that, ask for the resort fee, because the resort fee alone is anywhere from $40 to $55 a night, a room. It's a kind of little late for me to leave at this time. It's a little late, but you know, check in at 4. But I have no choice. I got a lot of stuff to do this morning. I don't think I can make it, but yeah, I have to make it. You know. I love New Year Eve party in Vegas. I probably go there until my 80 or something. I cannot walk or something. Done. When you go to the New Year Eve party in Vegas, you're not gonna say no to anything. The reason is the party. I went to a lot of party. Well, you can say I'm cheap. The only thing that you actually pay for is the hotel. Well, that's probably the most expensive to get there. But anything else, you know, you were never gonna see 2, 3, 250,000 people on the street of no more than a mile stretch, maybe a mile and a half. So that's. But if you don't like, take it back. If you don't like a lot of people, you shouldn't be there neither. Most of my family don't like that many people. I do. For me, the more people, the better. Yeah, let's go to Vegas, my friend. I meet for you over there. I wait for you there. Stop by and say hi. I love Vegas. I couldn't say anything more than that, my friend.
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn right.
Vegas for me is a home away from home. Whatever I want or whatever I need, it's there. I don't need anything else. Let's put it that way to start with. You know, for most people, I have a lot of friends that flew over, go overseas, doing this, go over there. I don't like flying, and plus you can say I'm cheap, you know. Driving is very, for me, 3.5 hours, but today is 4, because I understand a little extra hour.
At the light, turn right onto Sycamore Canyon
Extra
Boulevard.
30 minutes, I understand, because of, you know, holiday. I'm okay with that. I love it. A lot of people. Vegas. Even there is not that many people, it's still enough to have fun with. That's one thing about it. You will never get a bad day in Vegas unless, you know, lost in gambling. That's normal thing. You don't have to go on a regular day. You can go any day, you know. I never got a bad day in Vegas because I don't gamble.
In 2.3 miles, turn right onto Fair Isle Drive.
Most of the time I go, I don't know what's in there. I don't go in the hotel. You know, in the hotel there's nothing but gambling. Oh, I'm not saying that I don't want to go because I don't want to go in. I was like, you know, I used to be a gambler. I don't mean to be one day take out a credit card and slide it in, and you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I don't go. I have my reason. I used to be a heavy gambler, paycheck to paycheck. No more. I don't want to deal with it. I'm done. I'm through. And I don't say anything because I don't gamble now. If people gamble is wrong, no. We have our own way to do. We have our own way of enjoy life, you know. Like nobody can escape the sick, deadly sin, you know. Drinking, smoking, gambling, urbanizing, what else? Drug, whatever, you know. People they do what they do. That's what America is all about. Nothing, anything. Oh, wow. Like me, I don't know. I like pretty girl. You know, for me, I like pretty girl. You're not pretty, forget it. You're not getting my money. Straight like that. You can say whatever, call me whatever name you want to call or whatever. I don't know. I don't have any fancy word. But it is what it is. You know, a lot of people, a lot of my friends drinking, a lot of my friends smoking. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm not going to go, you know, we always say our own way, this and better, the other one. I don't know. I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to say which one is better than the other. At the end of the day, we spend our money. You know, our money going somewhere. I have a friend that spend her money on nothing but our name brand for her clothes. Nothing wrong with that neither. That's the way she want. That's what she want. That's what it is. You know, if you love with whatever you love, that's the way it is. Say hi to everybody and welcome to my channel. This is still Moreno Valley, March Air Force Base. I just passed the base probably like what? Yeah, I would say from here to the base 3 miles maybe. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go, I'll be on the freeway in a minute. It probably snow if I'm not mistaken because the temperature is very cold. It says 68, but we're gonna go up the hill. Probably very cold, you know. If anybody want to go to Vegas, this is the best time to go to Vegas because the Vegas in business is very slow. So you can get a lot of discount. I mean, I don't mean it like that. You can spend your money any way you want, but I'm just saying I want to give you a hint because I'm cheap. I don't want you, I mean, you know, I try to save money because I go there every other week. So I can just be drop by grand, 10 grand like that. You know, I have friends that do that.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Farrell Drive.
But they only go once a year, anniversary or birthday, something like that. I go every other week. So I don't go there. I just never miss New Year Eve. I couldn't miss it. My mom, my dad said, it's too late already. Why you still go? I say, well, you know, it is what it is. Vegas still there. Yeah, I know. You know, you have to experience Vegas on New Year Eve to know the ultimate Vegas, the real crazy about Vegas, you know. If you don't come New Year Eve, it's just Vegas. But the really Vegas is New Year Eve. Why am I keep pulling back that way? I don't know. I'm driving, that's why I don't want to be adjust anything, you know. Yeah, Vegas is right now is very slow. So if anybody come, you can get at least 30% discount. The strip or downtown.
Go past this light. Then at the next
the
one,
difference between the
right.
two, well, this downtown is about 30% cheaper on the comparison. But downtown is also a smaller way to walk. You know, you can do it in one night. I would recommend the first day that you get there is do it in downtown. Because you get less hour and also you're a little tired. And also if you want to buy some souvenirs or something, downtown is cheaper. And the second day, well, I always go 2 night, what I mean. And I'm an old man, you know, if you're young, I know people, some of them go to get there at 8 in the morning or 10 in the morning. They left at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. I can't do that, I'm too old. The earlier I ever leave home, probably 11. But today is very late. Today is what, 2 o'clock? But you know, I have a lot of stuff to running around today, you know. If this was not Vegas or something else, I probably wouldn't do it. I'd probably go home and sleep. But this is Vegas, so I have no choice. I'm not going to go home and sleep. Forget it.
At the light, turn right onto Fair Isle Drive.
And
Then
Vegas
take
is,
the first left for I-215
and Vegas,
north.
one thing is about it, you know, it's just people are really polite. That's nothing you very rarely, I went there every other week. I rarely see any, what, I don't want to use that kind of word that people misbehave, you know. But of course you have to ignore some of them. You can't just leave them alone, you know. For any place in let's put it this way, in Southern California, if you let people drink and do all that kind of stuff, you will have all kinds of things. I don't know where, but Southern California, LA, San Diego, San Bernardino, wherever, if you let them drink and walk and like that, you're going to see all kind of misbehaved people. Is that the right word to use it? I don't have any fancy word, you know. English is my second language. And also, I don't like to use the word fancy word because, you know, I don't sugarcoat stuff. To me, sugarcoat is just to make me look dumb. I should say whatever it is. I don't have benefit, anything like that.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to merge onto I-215 north toward Los Angeles.
A lot of people, if you look at it, I'm not saying that. A lot of people, if you look at all the YouTube people, they always say negative thing about Vegas. The reason why? Because you say negative thing, a lot of people watching it. I think the right word, they call it clickbait. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but a lot of people tell me that. So if I say something bad, you go tell your friend, so you get more watch. Me, I'm telling you the truth. Even a bad day in Vegas, there's still enough to have fun. For most people, you don't need it to be a lot of people. Because a lot of people mean a lot of waiting line, you know. You know, nobody is special in Vegas. You have to make line, so more people mean more line. You don't want to be like that. You know, you want to just go enjoy line, but little line, not a lot of line. Like, you know, if you like today and stuff, you go for dinner, forget it. 2 hours, there's no reservation. Everything is booked. Everything is booked. Everything, I mean the fancy one. You know, everything is booked. So I don't know. Today I probably ended up eat something. Usually I eat something. You know, I go to Vegas. I don't eat something. I don't know how to cook. I don't know. So I just go to the fancy restaurant buffet. It's easy, you know. The Palm would be my best choice because it have lobster. The only place in Vegas have lobster buffet, but they only have Wednesday and Thursday. So I love seafood, and if I can make them for Wednesday and Thursday, that's what I always did to the Palm. It's $80 too. It's not that expensive. And if you are first time and you